What does the prosecutor do? Facing criminal charges in New York can turn someone's entire world upside down. The consequences of a conviction, like jail, probation, or steep fines, are life-changing. At the center of this process is the prosecutor, a powerful figure with broad discretion in charging decisions, plea deals, and courtroom strategy. Understanding what the prosecutor does can shed light on the stakes and the importance of an aggressive legal defense. A prosecutor is the government's representative in criminal cases. They are responsible for enforcing the law and seeking justice. Their authority includes filing charges, presenting evidence, negotiating plea deals, and recommending sentences. Despite a stated mission to seek justice, prosecutors often focus on obtaining convictions and pursuing the harshest possible penalties. In New York, prosecutors operate at different levels. Local prosecutors serve in district attorneys' offices, while state cases are handled by the NYS Attorney General's office. At the federal level, the Department of Justice oversees U.S. attorneys. These offices may have divisions targeting specific offenses, like narcotics or white-collar crime. With these tools, prosecutors build cases and push for outcomes that serve public safety, but sometimes at the cost of fairness. The prosecutor's job involves multiple critical tasks. They evaluate the charges brought by police and decide whether to proceed. They may add more severe charges, seek bail, or pursue search warrants and wiretaps. They also represent the state in all pre-trial hearings and at trial. Their discretion shapes the entire process, from the earliest moments after an arrest to final sentencing. Jury selection is a particularly strategic part of their work. During voir dire, the prosecutor questions potential jurors to identify bias and ensure impartiality. They can request jurors be dismissed for cause or use peremptory challenges, removals that don't require an explanation, so long as discrimination isn't involved. How a prosecutor handles jury selection can heavily influence the outcome of a trial. The process and types of prosecutors. There are several kinds of prosecutors, each with their own role. U.S. attorneys work at the federal level and are appointed by the president. They handle cases involving federal crimes and act as regional administrators. The U.S. Attorney General leads this group as the nation's chief law enforcement officer. District attorneys, often elected, prosecute most state-level crimes and are considered the highest law enforcement officers in their jurisdictions. They lead the criminal prosecution efforts in counties and municipalities. In rural areas, county attorneys serve a similar function. Independent counsels are another type. Appointed to handle cases involving high-ranking government officials, they investigate serious allegations that demand independence and neutrality. These could include misconduct by senior aides or even the president. Despite the variety, all prosecutors share the duty of upholding the law and advocating for justice, though how that plays out in courtrooms can vary widely. How a lawyer can help defendants. When someone is charged with a crime, the prosecutor's authority may seem overwhelming. But every defendant has rights, and an attorney plays a vital role in protecting them. With experience in evidence review, negotiation, and trial defense, a lawyer can make the difference between a conviction and a dismissal. A former prosecutor brings unique value to a defense. They know how the other side builds its case, when plea deals are likely, and how to expose weak spots in the prosecution's strategy. Having worked within the system, they know where to push back effectively. If you're facing criminal charges, choosing an attorney who understands both sides of the legal battle is essential. The law offices of Jason Bassett, PC, offers that insight and commitment. Contact their law firm at 631-259-6060 to schedule a confidential consultation. Reach them at 320 Carleton Avenue, number 4200, Central Islip, New York, 11722, United States. You don't have to face the prosecution alone. Let this law firm help defend your future.